Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Welcome to Sing and Send. Very, very exciting. Lovely reading all of your comments to hear how hard you're working to get yourselves all set up and precarious recording setups. And Dave and Jill are in separate rooms. It's all, I really do appreciate all of your hard work and preparation. Let me check, is it all working? So the sound is working here. That's all good. And I hope everyone's very, very well. I'm just going to check a couple of bits. Not so much to check today because it is just the one piece, but we're going to sing it 3 times. I'll go through what we're doing in just a minute, but let me just check the old piano's working. Splendid. That could be a little bit louder, couldn't it? It's a little on the gentle side. Splendid. And I just also need to just check the Cantique. Can we hear the Cantique? Here we go. Fabulous. So I'll just wait till that filter through and I shall return us to our chat in the meantime. Fabulous. Good. It's all working. Marvellous. Well then I can take a minute or 8 to say hello to everyone. So I hope everyone's having a nice day. And let me just see who's here. So many people. Glennis is shouting no sound, but she's got it now. That's all right. That's good. So hello to Atty. Hello, Albert. Hello to Anna Maria. Thanks for coming along. Hello to Breda. Hello to Carol. Hello, Christine and Christine. Hello, Cynthia. So glad to hear that you're well. Thank you for coming along. Hello, Dave and Jill in separate rooms. But I hope you have fun anyway. Hello, Diane. Hello, Liz. Hello, Faye. Hello, Gaynor and Glennis. Hello to Gwyn. Gwyn, you're going to be, I hope, very happy with Fun Friday this week. Sospen Fach. All right, I might need a little bit of help with the Welsh, but I just love it. And I think everyone's going to love it too. Hello to Anna. Hello to Jane and Jean. Hello to Jill. Thanks so much for all of your tweets, Jill. And I'm so glad you're here and singing with us. Hello to Jill. It's great to see Jill Perfect and Dave Perfect logged in separately. And thank you for coming along. Hello to Jackie and Kareth. Hello, Karen and Kathy. And there is Karen as well. Hello, Leslie and Leslie. Hello, Lisa. I understand you can't hang around too much. It's absolutely fine. Remember, folks, you can watch this anytime you like. And I do hope you enjoy it. Hello to Marion and Maureen. Hello, Michael and Mike. Gosh, what a great turnout. And Mike as well. We have Michael, Mike and Mike. And Jane and Jill. Fabulous. And all sorts of people now appearing. And it's all jumping about. Hello to Anna and to Alison. And let me see if I can go to the bottom of the list. Hello to Virginia and Suzanne and Susanna and Sue and Sheila and Shan and Ruth and Norb and Nikki and Moira and everyone else. Who else has just appeared? Hello to Carla. Wonderful. My goodness, what a fantastic turnout. Well, thank you everyone for coming along. And if I haven't said hello to you, my apologies. The participants list jumps every time somebody makes a comment. It all shifts around. But if you are here and you're watching, whether you're here watching live or whether you're watching later on, you are all very, very welcome to something a bit different. Sing and Send. You've heard of Fire and Forget? Well, this is along the same lines. And when we start the session very shortly, I'm just going to go through how it's going to work. But the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd bang the desk at this point, but everything would fall over. I want you to enjoy this. Okay, and I appreciate that it's a little bit out of our comfort zone for those of us who are compulsive re-recorders. Okay. And this is a bit of a meeting, you know. Hello, I'm Ben. I'm a compulsive re-recorder. I once did 53 takes of one track, and you should all now applaud. You know, it's that sort of. It's almost a support group. We're going to do away with all of that. You're going to sing, and you're going to have lots of fun. At the end, you're just going to send me the file, and don't worry about any slips, any mistakes, any errors. They will not show. Okay, one of the points of the last few weeks and showing you a little bit behind the scenes here, pulling back the curtain and showing you how this all works is you've seen any little mistakes, any little slips can be edited out and just enjoy the process. So that instead of thinking, right, I've got to put aside an entire afternoon or a whole day to record this piece, It's a half hour, effectively more like 20 minutes from when we press start to when we press stop. And then at the end of it, folks, I hope you've got a drink to hand, because we're going to have coffee time. And if you've not experienced coffee time before, well, this is after many, many requests to bring it back. I'm going to have a drink of coffee. I'm going to look into the camera, and I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to nod and say little bits and pieces to you, and you can just talk to me, not in the comments. You can just talk to me through the screen. Okay, that's coffee time. It sounds mad. It is a little bit mad, but people seem to like it. So that is your reward. At the end of this, you can say whatever you like to me, and I'll just nod appreciatively, sip my coffee, and say encouraging things. So that is coffee time, and that's going to be coming up in about half an hour. But before that, the wonderful Cantique de Racine, which does seem to be very populaire at the moment, très populaire. Everyone's doing it. I think I saw Sue saying her face-to-face choir is doing it, and lots of other people are saying that, you know, various other choirs doing it. Now, I've seen it's Jota's birthday today. Oh my goodness me. Well, in that case, I'm not just going to sing it. I think we should all sing happy birthday to dear Jota. My goodness, we mustn't miss a key member of the choir's birthday, must we, folks? And I also want to wish Christine a very happy birthday. We didn't get to sing happy birthday to her last year on her birthday, and so we're going to sing happy birthday to both of you. Let me get this right. So I've just got to load this up, and let me check it's working. There we go. So absolutely, we will sing happy birthday to you. Oh, wonderful. Aren't you such a lovely group? Nearly had to panic this morning while I was recording Messiah. The internet went down. Oh, it's just the thing, isn't it? And those of you that heard that wonderful self-isolation choir performance of the Racine on Saturday, I mean, these technical issues can strike anyone. And I've done hundreds of these broadcasts over the last year and a bit. I don't know how many. If I added them all up, it'd be well over probably 600 now. And there's nothing you can do. If the internet decides to start buffering, it's just turn it off and turn it on again. So I do really feel all of your pain on that, folks. But, you know, it is what it is. That's part of it. Part of the fun, part of the mystery, part of the excitement, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. Well, happy birthday to everyone whose birthday. So it's Jota and Christine. That's wonderful. So Jota is Anna's son in Portugal, and it's Christine. Am I right in thinking it was... your birthday's just gone, Christine? Do let us know. All right, you don't have to say how old you are, but let me know when it was. Cheers, everyone. And it was Chris's birthday on the 7th of April. Well, do you know what? We didn't sing for you then, Chris, so why don't we sing for you now? All right, so it is going to be for, let me get this right, for Chris, Christine, and Jota. Okay, those three wonderful, wonderful people. Gloria says, I have car alarms. Virginia's internet is dodgy today. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for your perseverance, folks. Thank you for your patience with all this. And remember, I'm going to go... Christine's saying Chrissy's next Monday. Okay, so we're going to sing Chris, whose birthday it was in April, and for Jota, whose birthday it is today. And we will sing happy birthday to Chris Lee on Monday. And Sheila... Right, okay. Anna, who's watching, can you give me a definitive list, please? Because we're now playing catch up. We've got Lisa and Sheila and Chris and Jota. Okay. And Anna Marie. Okay. I'm not sure that the home choir has left a big enough gap. We'll have to see what we can do. But you know, it's worth it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about having fun. Well, speaking of having fun, it is very nearly the time to get started. So everyone, do please keep chatting, particularly today. Although I would say, whilst we're singing, I will be expecting the chat to be pretty minimal. Because if you're in the middle of singing for a recording, you probably aren't going to be going, oh, I had a lovely scone this morning. So just bear in mind that in between, I'll give you a breather and a chance to type up a few important comments. But let's keep the typing to a minimum during the singing, okay? It's not often I say that, but in between, there's plenty of chance to have a good old chat. So everyone... let's get started. And we do have to say a very happy birthday to some very special people whose birthdays have been in the last few weeks. And to a very, very special young man whose birthday it is today. So will you join me with the home choir, everyone, in singing happy birthday to Chris, to Sheila, to Lisa, and to Jota. Here we go, everyone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Ready, everyone? Happy birthday, dear Chris, Sheila, Lisa, and Jota. Happy birthday to you. Marvellous. Well done, everybody. We just about got all of that in, didn't we? Well, everyone, let's get started. I'm really looking forward to this session. Welcome, everyone, to Sing and Send. And as far as I'm aware, this is a completely new approach to this online singing business. I've been thinking for quite some time, reading your comments here on the channel, reading them on Facebook and in the SIC forums and all over. People working immensely hard and feeling the pressure of having to record to a particular standard. And I feel that myself. You might have noticed I've recorded one or two things here in the studio. And honestly, I feel that sometimes on an occasion like this, we owe it to ourselves to not put that pressure on ourselves, because in my previous life, when I was out and about conducting, and I'm looking forward to getting back to doing some of that face-to-face soon, but when you meet with a choir, people aren't worried during rehearsal about singing. They just sing and enjoy themselves, and they learn a few things. They write a couple of things down, hopefully for the concert, and all that pressure is sort of built up to the concert. Now, we've kind of adopted a bit of that pressure when it comes to recording, and people put themselves under a lot of pressure to get these perfect. And today is not about that. Today is about singing, having fun, and then at the end, sending me a recording of the session. So just to quickly clarify what we're going to be doing today, how Sing and Send works, and I know most of you know this, but some of you have come along today and thought, what is this? What are we doing? So we're going to be singing Faure's beautiful Cantique de Racine. And if you don't know the piece, well, please do enjoy the session, sing along, but maybe don't record today, okay? You don't have to record along with this live broadcast. You can record along with this recording at any point you like between now and the end of May. So by all means, watch today, sing along, and record later. If you're ready to record today, then why not do it and get it out of the way? But it's important that you know the piece, so watch the teaching first. That's up at homechoir.uk. Visit the website, click recordings, it's all there, and do enjoy everything you need to learn the piece. Then we start watching the recording session. Well done. That's you've done that already. We are now watching the recording session. Now, when I ask you to, and I'm not going to ask you to for a couple of minutes yet, I'm going to ask you to press record on your recording device. Okay, so if you're recording on a phone, you go to the voice memos app and you press record when I say start. That's it. And then you put that down and you sing along with me. And we're going to do more than just singing. We're going to make some silly sounds. We're going to put ourselves completely at ease before we start singing for it. All of that's going to be recorded, and don't worry about it because it's all going to be edited down to just that lovely, lovely bit of Faure. At the end of the session, you're going to press stop on your recording device, and then you're going to send the audio file. Now, if you are able to record on a phone like this and use a voice memos type app, which are generally speaking free. I know there's a good one on Android as well. The file sizes are teeny tiny. Okay, so we don't need to worry about, is it going to be okay? The file size for a half-hour recording on one of these is about 10-12 megabytes, which is very, very emailable indeed. Okay, so start when I say start, put it to one side, enjoy yourselves, and then send the entire audio file. Now, there's one really important thing, is don't edit anything, don't retake it, just sing it and send it. All right, leave it to me to do any editing that's needed. You don't need to worry about it. Now, one thing that is really important, and the one thing that would spoil your recording and would mean I wouldn't be able to use it, is if you can, when you're listening to me right now, if you can use headphones, please, so that when we record, we just get your voice. I don't want my voice in the background wah, 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 with all of the sounds as well, because that can't be edited out, and that would, I'm afraid, mean your recording would have to be put to one side, which would be really, really sad. So make sure you're listening on headphones, singing into your room, into your space, recording on your phone or whichever device that you're using, and just your voice there, please, everyone. All right, as I've said here. And then we sing and send. And once we start, just hang on, I skipped too far. Just have fun. enjoy yourselves. Forget about the device and enjoy it. Now, next week, I know I said we were going to do the Mendelssohn I Waited for the Lord, but there's a lot on at the moment. You might have noticed, folks, Self-Isolation Choir Summer School starts next week. It's going to be a busy schedule. You might have noticed Homechoir to the rescue. We're going to be, Self-Isolation Choir is going to be singing along with our version of My Lord, What a Morning, which is going to be rather gratifying. Looking forward to sharing that with everyone. So next week, we're not going to do the Mendelssohn next week. We're going to sing John Kanaka next week. So that one should be a real doddle, and I don't think anyone's going to have a problem getting that one learnt. So before we start the session, let me just quickly plug what we've got coming up. So Fun Friday this week is going to be a folky Fun Friday. So we're going to sing that lovely Santa Lucia. We're going to sing it in English, in Italian, and in Swedish. Thank you, Norb, for that. We're going to sing Shoo Fly, Don't Bother Me, a great song and a proper earworm. The new song is called Sospenfach, Little Saucepan. It's a brilliant, brilliant song. Again, a proper earworm. Gwyn, who's watching today, I said I might need a bit of help with the Welsh. Maybe if I can persuade Dr. Glyn to come along as well. But as I say, any song that's got the words Ardgarth wedi scramo Johnny Bach in it. Oh, it's just so much fun. And yes, you will be trotting around the kitchen. Oh, and just to say, on Friday, if you could bring along a saucepan and a wooden spoon, just apologies to your neighbours, but it's an essential part of the learning process, okay? And just one other thing, of course, we have the Sacred Sing to look forward to on Sunday, and I don't believe we've shared with you what we're actually planning to broadcast. So, I've managed to lose my slides. Bear with me a moment, ladies and gents. What's happened there? Oh, well, it's going to be a nice Sacred Sing anyway. We're going to sing I Waited for the Lord. We're going to sing Onata Looks. Some lovely, lovely pieces. So do join us for that on Sunday. Now, let's get started, shall we? Now, just checking your comments there. Maury says, not emailable with my broadband speed. Fair enough. If it doesn't work with email, try Google Drive or Dropbox. And I'm going to tell you now where you send that recording. So let's just click back to that now. There we go. There's Sing and Send. So hang on, before we get ready, at the end of this, I'll give you the address to send it to. In short, it's recordings@homechoir.uk. Don't worry about it now. I'll tell you at the end of the session. And just to say, that's not going to come to me or to Anna in the first instance. That's going to go to our dear friend Julie Datta, who's a wonderful, wonderful support of the channel. And she will organise that all into a folder for us. And I will then come along, pick up all of those recordings, chop them up, edit them together, and we will have a lovely, lovely recording. So, everyone, let's have some fun. Now, can I ask you to get ready? So I'm going to ask you to press start in a minute, and don't worry if it's a few moments either side, because I'll be able to sync up very, very quickly with some of the things I'm going to ask you to do, including clapping and cheering and making other noises besides. So just make sure you've got everything you need. And if it helps, please feel free to pause the session. It's not going to interrupt anything. Just once we start, please don't press stop until the very, very end. Okay, so if you need to grab anything, drinks, if you think, oh, actually, I need to change the device, or, the doorbell's just gone, press pause now and get yourselves ready. And otherwise, I think we should get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sing and Send. Let's have some fun. And if I could ask you, please, to press record on your recording device now, please. Thank you very much indeed. Great stuff. Well, there we are. And now, put it to one side. Don't think about it. In fact, we're going to get rid of this now. All right? Now, we're just going to focus on enjoying ourselves. So the first thing we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to warm up, and we're going to have a really, really thorough warm-up today, okay? Because I don't know about you, I think the idea of recording and so on, it can create a little bit of tension, which isn't necessary, okay? And I'm sure you can appreciate if we're relaxed and we're enjoying ourselves, the end product is going to be so much better. So everyone, please, if I could ask you to take a nice deep breath in and sigh for me. And another one, please. A nice deep breath and a bigger sigh. Splendid. Well done. And now let's stretch our arms up all the way. Stretch your arms up. And then lower your arms, wiggling your fingers whilst you're doing so. Just be careful of the things around you. And then once you've lowered your arms, rolling your shoulders back a little bit. That's fabulous. And then rolling forward the other way. And just allowing that tension to drain away. And as you bring your shoulders up to your ears now, please, everyone, take a deep breath. And breathe out and let your shoulders fall. Well done. Rolling the head around a bit now, please. Great. Just so you know, my phone is also recording. So I'm going to include myself in all of this. It's only fair. Oh, there we go. Splendid. So now what we'll do, a little bit of gentle humming. Okay. And I'm using my electric piano sound because it's just so nice and warm and friendly. So let's hum together. Here we go. And that's not bad. Let's go up a semitone. And ooh, ooh, and oh. Now a couple of ma-ma-mas after me, please, everyone. Ma-ma-ma. Thank you. Ya-ya-ya. Great. Me-me-me. Splendid. Yaw-yaw-yaw. Thank you. Ya-ya-ya. Great. Altos and basses, drop down the octave. Everyone else with me. Ya-ya-ya. One more. Caw, caw, caw. Thank you, everyone. Okay, that's splendid. That's not the end of the warm-up yet. What I'm going to ask you to do now, folks, is just to shake your hands out for me. Shake, 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 shake. Shake them at the screen. Shake them at the window. Shake them all around and get your elbows involved as well. Just watch out for equipment and drinks and spouses and cats and so on. Okay, I don't want to... The worst thing to get would be a very short file which starts with this and ends with an ow. So let's not have that. All right, rolling those shoulders around. Well done, everyone. Splendid. Now let's try something which is going to end up in a recording. But basically, what I want from you folks is some applause, and I'm not talking about for me. I want applause for you. So in a minute, I'm going to ask you to clap. And we're going to clap in the manner of an audience that has, generally speaking, enjoyed the performance. If you want to give us a whoop and a cheer, by all means, but don't go nuts because that's going to be later on. So, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please. Woo! Thank you very much, everybody. Very, very nice indeed. That was a good start. Now, let's try something a little bit different. Let's try the kind of reaction to, you know, my dad jokes. Can I just have a groan after 3? 1, 2, 3. Let's have another one of those. Even more so, okay? I've just cracked the worst joke. Okay, let me know what you think. 1, 2, 3. Oh... Very, very nice, folks. And now, if I could ask you, after 3, I'd like you to give me a little bit of a chortle, a little bit of a slight chuckle, okay? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Thank you, everyone. Well done. And now let's have a big, big clap and a big, big cheer for something really, really special. We've just delivered a fantastic performance. And so let's raise the roof. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Way! Woohoo! Way! Bravo! Encore! Encore! Way! Very, very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much indeed. Now, we're going to sing a little warm-up song called Sing a Joyful Song, which we have done a couple of times before on the channel. But for those of you that don't know it, it's extraordinarily quick and simple. It goes, sing a joyful song, sing it all day long. Fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la. So that again is, sing a joyful song, sing it all day long. Fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la. Once more with me. Sing a joyful song, sing it all day long. Fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, Well done, everyone. Okay, so why don't we sing the lovely Cantique de Racine once at this point? So I'm going to have the score up on screen. And so if you want to just follow along, please do. If you want to have your own score in front of you, that's entirely fine. I would ask if you're using a paper score, do your best to turn the pages quietly. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be a particular big issue. Just enjoy this one, folks. Any little slips, any little errors, doesn't matter. Let them pass just as you would in an everyday, ordinary, boring rehearsal. I don't mean that in any kind of negative sense. I just mean those rehearsals that we've all been to when the conductor says again. Yeah, okay, third time. I want you to get to that sort of mindset, okay? It's no pressure at all. We're just going to sing it through. So here is, with the choir, the Chœur de la Maison. Okay, as the Cantique de Racine, here we go. And... basses, here we go. Bravo. Well done, everybody. Well done. Have a sip of drink. That's one take in the bag. And I've just, as we're going along, people are saying, oh, the phone rang. Don't worry about it. Don't stop the recording. Okay, if you're interrupted, if the dog barks, if the doorbell, it doesn't matter. Keep that recording going. We're having fun. We're just singing. And if there are any little interruptions to your, I'll just make sure nobody hears it when we come to mix it all together. And well done. That's fantastic. Now, just to say to those of you saying, I wish I'd learnt this and I could do this later on. Of course, we're not going to close submissions for this until the end of May. So you've got plenty of time to watch this session back, having watched the teaching, and send it in. And of course, for those of you that actually think, well, do you know, I'll just sing along to a performance of it. You can do it in the traditional way. Download the One Voice Louder part and just submit a recording if you're happy to do that as well. But this is just something I hope people are enjoying. Something's a bit different. Now, speaking of a bit different, roll those shoulders around, shake your hands out, have a quick sip of drink. I'm going to ask you to make a few more strange noises before we sing that again. So, folks, if I could ask you next, could ask you in a moment, we're going to bar like sheep. Okay, are we ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Ma, 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 ma. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Beautifully in tune. That's going to sound wonderful when it comes time to blend that all together. And now if we could please shake our heads out like we're a dog getting out of the water. And we're going to do one of those. 1, 2, 3. Splendid. Absolutely splendid. I'm just looking forward to having all of these sounds mixed together and at the touch of a button. And one more, please, ladies and gentlemen. Could I ask you, after 3, to yawn very loudly for me? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we should sing that Cantique again. Now we've got all that out of our system. And remember, just enjoy it. Just one thing to say, if there were any little skips, any little slips in that first sing through, just be aware of where they happened and see if you can just get through that passage again this time, perhaps without that same slip. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Enjoy yourselves. Here's the Cantique for the second time. Here we go. Your comments are hilarious. I'm loving this. Nice deep breath basses. And now, just as this is playing, folks, stamp your feet, cough a little bit, just get yourselves together. I'm going to cut all of this bit out. It's just the singing, so if you need to have a drink, this is a good time. Okay, nice deep breath. And Bravo! Well done, everyone. Bravissimo. Splendid. Magnifique. So have a quick sip of drink, everyone. That's 2 down now. Obviously, we're going to run slightly long today. So we'll sing through that third one in a minute. And then if you've got to go, completely understand. Do hang around, though, for a couple of minutes after the third performance, though, for coffee time. Because you've earned it, folks. Brilliant, brilliant singing. And the comments, goodness me, it's really, really hard to conduct when there's this string of emojis and comments and talks about how many frogs does it take to sing a Cantique. Well, I'm not sure. 45 at least. Well, how many? What? 90 people online. So that's probably about 40 sopranos, about another 35 altos. I would say 10 tenors, 10 basses ish, and then a whole load of happy friends who are watching along. So cheers, everyone. Now, before we sing one last time, a couple more interesting noises, please, folks. So we're going to meow and hiss like cats. You know what to do. All right, so after 3 angry cats, 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. And let's have some barking dogs, please, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to hear all of those all mixed together. Obviously, they won't be in the Cantique, but, you know, who knows when the opportunity to play them will come up, only here on Homechoir. So let's sing it one last time. And hopefully you're at that point with, okay, once more. Because we've sung it a couple of times already. Many of you know the piece very, very well. And we've arrived at the point where we can now just put any worries aside. We've made some brilliant noises today. We've made some silly noises. We've made some fun noises. So now let's just have one last sing through of this lovely, lovely piece. And then you can stop the recording and send it to me and we can have a cup of coffee. So once more onto the breach, everyone. Have fun. Just sing started cat battle number 2. What's going on, says Karen. Well, that's what I've been asking for a year and a half. Here we go. Cantique for the third and final time. Thank you, Lorraine. I really like your comments. Okay, nice deep breath, everyone. me there, folks. Take a nice deep breath. Make this really warm. Congratulations, everyone. 3 times through the same piece. Never been attempted before on this channel, or I think any other choir channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I could ask you at this point to stop your recording. All right, find the device, press stop. Wonderful. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed. And what I'm going to ask you to do now, folks, that will hopefully be saved on your device, is if I could ask you to send it, wrong headphones, send it to recordings@homechoir.uk. And you can send that via email. If you're on an iPhone, if you just tap that share button, it's the square with the arrow coming out of it, and then email, pop in recordings@homechoir.uk and just send it. And that's all you need to do. Don't listen back to it. Don't go, oh, well, I thought I coughed there and the cat meowed there. Don't worry about that. We made far, far more interesting noises than that while in between our lovely, lovely singing. And just, I hope you had a good time taking part in this. I know we did some silly stuff. But you might have gathered, well, that was to hopefully put you at ease, because if you can stand there buying and barking and meowing and clapping and booing, well, then singing Faure isn't so bad. And I'm really looking forward to receiving your recordings. And remember, if you want to watch later on, when you've had a chance to learn the piece perhaps a little bit better, or if you want another go at it, please do. But do send me the complete recording, everyone. Don't snip anything out. Don't edit anything. I want the full recording, everyone. Okay? Now, Monica's asking, should we send an MP3? MP3 would be fantastic. Thank you. All right. But if you're recording on a phone like this, you literally just send it and it'll arrive where it needs to go. Now, do note, by the way, it's homechoir.uk. There's no .co. It's homechoir.uk. If you send it to .co.uk, it won't get here. Okay. Now, any other problems, if you're having trouble sending and so on, please email us at anna@homechoir.uk. All right. And she'll, Anna, who's watching at the moment, will make sure I get all those messages and we'll get back to you on it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have to go, I completely understand. It's been a long session, and I appreciate the stress of recording can be a little bit onerous, so you deserve a bit of coffee time. And for those of you that haven't experienced coffee time here on Home Choir before, well, I have to say I owe this to a fantastic YouTuber who goes by the name of Davey504. He's a bass player, and he has something at the end of some of his sessions called therapy time, which is basically the same thing. I'm going to sit here with my nice hot cup of coffee, which is still hot because I used my mug here. And I'm just going to look into the camera and I'm going to enjoy my coffee. And I'm going to invite you out there to just tell me how you're doing. How are you doing, folks? Wow. Yeah. Goodness me. Wow, that must have been really tough. Yeah. I'm really proud of you. Well done. Anyone would feel the same. Sorry, I didn't get that. One more time. Okay. Well, really, you handled that really well. And I'm really, really proud of you. And everyone's really proud of you. Well done. Sorry, what? Yeah, absolutely. Coffee time is a little bit weird, I know. But I hope you're enjoying it anyway. Well, it's so lovely to hear from you. And I mean that sincerely. And you might think that me sitting here nodding that I can't hear, but in a funny way, I really can. And those of you out there who like coffee time, well, cheers. Come back and watch it anytime. And we'll have a coffee time at the end of every one of these Sing and Send sessions, because I really do appreciate you taking the time and taking yourself out of your comfort zone, folks. It is a big deal, and I really do appreciate it. I know it's been a bit silly, but I really hope you've enjoyed it. And for those of you that have never sent anything before to these projects that you think they're, well, understandably big and serious, well, I hope you see this is not a big, serious project. This is designed to help everyone have fun and be part of one of these lovely recordings. So if you're happy to, do send it to us. People are saying file too big. So if the file is too big, what I would suggest you do is if you could have a look at WeTransfer, wetransfer.com. Okay, and if you need to, there's a guide on the Homechoir website to using WeTransfer from your phone. And basically what you need to do is you go to the website, it's free to send, and you put the address in and it says find the file, you find it and you send it from there. The alternative is to send it via Google Drive or via Dropbox. As I said, there is a guide on the Homechoir website, homechoir.uk. Go there, click recordings, and then follow all of the instructions on there. If you're still stuck, please get in touch with us via email and we'll do our very best to help you. And remember, don't lose heart. Don't be disheartened if it doesn't work first time. This is all new. And once it's gone, once it's sent, well, then all be well. Remember, most of you have sent me videos before, so if necessary, send it via the same method you sent the videos, folks. All right. So look, have lots and lots of fun sending that across. Those of you who are watching this later on, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Do join me on Friday, because Fun Friday is going to be a lot of fun. Remember, you're going to need a saucepan, okay, preferably a little one, and a wooden spoon, because we're going to be banging them together and singing in Welsh. Where else but here on Homechoir? So thank you, everybody. Now, lots and lots of love to everyone whose birthday it's been recently. Many, many happy returns to Jota today. Happy birthday, Jota. And we'll look forward to seeing you very, very soon. All right, so lots and lots of love, folks, and we'll see you soon. All right, take care, dear friends, and have a good day. All the best. Bye-bye.